Hello all you hardcore boxing fans out there, how are you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner, the voice of hardcore boxing. Do I need to show my face on camera, or do I need to hide behind camera like the rest of you YouTubers? What am I doing here? Where are we going? Here we are.
Oh Porky, we can't bear not to see your face when you're doing videos no more.
Alright. Well anyway, hope you're all having a great weekend. Sunday dinner time. I'm just out at Newark Way. Right, there's only one fight to talk about, isn't there? Anthony Yarde's fight with R2 Beaterbeeve. I know I get loads of stick for calling him Beaterbeeve and not pronouncing people's names correctly or giving people a nickname. Well, it's just a bit of banter, isn't it? It's where I come from, but you know, I didn't do elocution lessons at school, so if I call him Beaterbeeve, it's Beaterbeeve. You know what I mean? Frank Warren's Frank Warren, isn't he? Beaterbeeve's Beaterbeeve to me. Although if I'm in that kind of mood, I'll just call Frank Warren Bricktop, because he does believe that he is Bricktop. Alright, so now that we've got that out of the way, let me give a big shout out to Welcome Estates and Spartan Demolition. Booyaka! But Anthony Yarde, I said he'd get steamrolled. He did get steamrolled, but he put up a fight. He's got a lot of heart, he can punch, but you're up against superhuman R2 Beaterbeeve. 19 fights, 19 wins, 19 by way of. He's the only man at the moment in the sport that's on a par with John Fury on the hard road. Eh? 100-0 on the hard road, 100 by way of. I'm a dangerous dude. Well, Beaterbeeve's 19-0 in the ring, so he needs another 82 to overtake the great big John Fury. Fury power. But I think Beaterbeeve's on the slide. He's still good enough to beat Yarde, but I think he's on the slide. He's seen better days. He got caught by a lot more punches. That's probably one of his hardest fights, probably his hardest fight. Because even though Callum Johnson from Boston, even though Callum dropped him when he fought him, the fight were over really early, wasn't it? Whereas these, they went all the way up to round 8. So fair play to Anthony Yarde. If he fights Boazzi now, he's the A side, because who's Boazzi been in with? He's a protected Olympic bronze medalist. Boazzi is protected. Protected, remember that. He's protected, Boazzi. Okay? Yarde's rolled the dice with the Kovalev fight. And Beaterbeeve, two of the biggest punchers to ever come out of that Eastern Bloc area, Russia. Massive, freakish punchers. Punch you upside down, put you on planet orbit. You know, so he needs credit, Anthony Yarde. I tip my hat to him. I tip my hat to his trainer, Tunde Ajayi. They did very, very well. They came up short again, but maybe they came up short is because they didn't go the traditional route, British Commonwealth European. They'd have been prepared then for world, wouldn't they? Whereas he's just gone straight to world, hasn't he? He's missed all them levels. That's like going from playing from a Sunday League team to playing in Champions League, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you get found out, but I don't think he got found out that much, but I think if it had been another year down the line, a Yarde's development and another year deteriorating for Beaterbeeve, I think he might have just nicked it. But hindsight's a great thing, isn't it? But respect to Anthony Yarde for taking the fight. He rolled the dice again, and they're the fights we want to see. I don't want to see knockovers, and this is what I want to see with Fraser Clark. I want to see, it's Big Fraser. We want to see Big Fraser roll dice now, don't we? Okie dokie. That's about it, really. Have a look. Oh, yeah. Well, there was something else on my mind I wanted to bring up. Oh, George Warren, I thought he spoke well. I thought George Warren spoke well after the fight to BT Sport, to that bird on BT Sport. His hair transplant's better than Eddie Hearn's, isn't it? And he comes across pretty clean cut. And if you put him and Eddie Hearn in a room, what would you believe if he told you a fight were happening? You wouldn't believe Eddie Hearn, would you? Or Eddie Hills, the 6-0 Iceman from Billericay, 4 by way of. The only footage we've got is him knocking the spotty one about. Isn't that right, Spotty Frank? But yeah. So well done to George Warren, I thought he spoke well. Kell Brook, you've probably seen that. Kell Brook, apparently, allegedly, I've only seen a clip somebody showed me. If it's true, he's a daft lad, but hey ho, good luck to him. He doesn't hold a board licence, but Kell's sniffing his brains out, apparently in his own house, but whether it's true or not, it's nobody's business. Keep your beaks out of Kell's beak business. Okie dokie, that's about it. Peace out. Keep on trucking, keep supporting boxing. Don't have nightmares. And have a great Sunday, what's left of it.